The sun isn't even awake yet. So early the first beams of light fight for an opening in the clouds. And this is when, on Venice Beach, the early bird gets the good towel spot.
Well, I want to be in the same spot. Everybody that comes at every day is in the same spot.
Brian Bigelow arrives first every morning, and from him, the crowd of hundreds begins spreading around a spry ball of energy.
Legs go up to the sky. One more set of awesome abs.
For yoga with Elin.
There's no place else in town, or really anywhere I know of, that you get a couple hundred people together every day doing the same thing. Now the fun part. One hand is on your nose, one hand is on your ear.
6 days a week, twice every morning, Elin Larsen leads the masses through stretches, movement, meditation.
If you're at all chilly, relax your shoulders. The whole idea behind it was to get out here, people would know me, and then they'd come to my inside classes. But once they got a taste of yoga on the beach, they didn't want to leave.
Larsen knows the feeling. She moved to Florida 4 years ago.
Exhale down.
Starting as a visitor seeking therapy for a crushed leg, result of a motorcycle accident back up in Connecticut. It was just one of countless accidents in her time on the road.
I've shown up in a cast, well, many casts, and a half-body cast for 6 months.
She also rode the bicycle, a world-class cyclist and an elite athlete who represented this country in the 1981 national team and the 1980 Olympic team. Then she turned pro and switched gears to triathlons. Larsen says she always used yoga as part of her fitness regimen.
But I never missed my yoga, never ever. Even when I was in dying chronic pain, I still went to class, I still taught my class. Begin to rise, slowly up, legs straight.
Carol Osborne is one of the originals. She's come every morning for the past 4 years. The exercise seems to be one of the side benefits.
I've met tons of friends. My husband now has friends through me. We exchange restaurant information. We exchange great little shops. We exchange doctor information. It's absolutely a community within the community.
As many as 300 people come to Larsen's classes any given morning. People of all ages, all skill levels.
To some people that do real yoga, they would look and say, well, that's not real yoga. Well, tell that to 300 people that show up on the beach every day.
Brian Bigelow is 88.
Stretch, keep it straight.
No, I've never done yoga. This is just great for me. Back home, my boy is asked sometimes, how's your father? Oh, he's great. He's 88 and he does yoga.
Larsen's beach classes are free, though some people leave donations.
The camaraderie that's come together with people that never would have met each other otherwise, it's been a lot of fun. We've had one marriage that I know of, another one that's pending.
In fact, Lisa Willis spotted Mark Richardson's towel before she spotted him.
I would remember the red blanket that he would lay out to do his yoga on, and I just thought, wow, that's a striking guy.
Richardson noticed her too.
She's a stunning-looking woman. That was my first response.
But it took a year until they would do more than just look, thanks to some nudging, finally, from their yoga instructor.
Elin and I were talking. As we got up to the parking lot, Lisa was actually going to her car. And she says, oh, isn't she a beautiful girl? And of course, I turned and looked, and I said, oh, yes. A matchmaker, I guess.
Willis and Richardson began attending yoga class together, which led to walks, which led to pizza and a cruise.
We finally ended up in around Honduras, Mahogany Bay. As we got off the boat, I went up the trail, and I tried to find a nice romantic area.
So he decides that he likes that spot, so he's getting down on his knee, pulling the ring out of his pocket, and it's gravel, there are rocks.
And when I got on my knees, of course, they had the shell down. So it was a very painful experience, and I proposed to her.
And I'm looking like, really? You really want to marry me?
And it all started with a little morning meditation.
This was a bonus. I'm like, yes, beach yoga and get a husband.
I had no idea any of this was going to happen. I just thought I'd have a yoga class on the beach and people would come and, you know, we'd have a couple dozen people and have fun. I never dreamed it would be like this.
For all the benefits of yoga, Larsen says it fascinates her to see how far it has stretched.
Until you actually come out and see it, you don't get the whole reality of it. It's not just yoga, and it certainly isn't about me. It's about everything that goes on here.
A community bending and bonding together.